lots of studies that have been shown that show at any given time 3% of the population are purchasing right now. It doesn't matter what industry you're in, 3% are buying. That 3% drives all commerce transactions. So it's safe to assume those 3% are being hammered by the average marketing agency and the average advertisers. So then the question becomes, how can we broaden our pool? How can we appeal to the people at the bottom of the pyramid who think they're not interested in your product or service? Now I'm going to give you a couple of case studies of companies we actually worked with, and we applied education-based marketing and got phenomenal results. And this works in any industry. So we worked with a construction company that built homes. They were ranked one of the top 100 companies in the nation for the amount of homes built. Basically, they were not getting the results that they wanted for the amount of money they were spending on their advertising efforts. And basically their message was, we build great homes, so buy one of our homes. And when I talked to their marketing director, he fundamentally said they were branding, that you can't convince someone to build a home. That's a big decision they'll make when they're ready. And I definitely don't agree with that, by the way. So we introduced education-based marketing. Now what we did was we dug into market data. We found studies showing that infancy mortality rate is 400% greater in an overcrowded home. Boys that grow up in an overcrowded home are twice as likely to become alcoholics. Girls that grow up in overcrowded homes are twice as likely to get pregnant at an earlier age. So this is factual data, and it has a wow factor to it. So think about a family that wasn't considering building a new home for maybe 3 to 5 years. And they see our marketing message, that gives them a sense of urgency. They realize they're putting their children's future and their children's safety at risk by staying in their overcrowded home. So it gives them an immediate sense of urgency to build their home now. And basically they're grateful to the company that provided them with this educational information. So who else would they have build their new home other than that expert authority company? When we introduced this information, they went from generating 2 to 5 phone calls a week to, as you can see, being bombarded. They had too many calls to handle coming in. Now, another company we worked with sold healthcare equipment. Normal advertising methods. We're having a sale, 40% off, buy now. We introduced education-based marketing. We found a study by the American Medical Association showing that you can reduce your risk of cancer, heart disease, and diabetes by 50%. All you've got to do is walk 2 miles a day. Now, this is information even I was interested in. This appeals to everybody. That's something that we all want to know. So when we introduced this information to their marketing efforts, their leads tripled overnight. Now what we did was, when we introduced this to online advertising campaigns, we didn't give them the answer to what they had to do. We just asked them, how would you like to reduce your risk of these 3 diseases by 50%? So they had to click on the ad to find out the answer, and we brought them to a landing page that showed the study. And then it also said, by the way, here's a treadmill with 30% off, and you can walk the 2 miles a day in your own home. And again, their sales leads tripled overnight by introducing this education-based marketing tactic. If you want to set up a free consultation, reach out to us. We can do an online audit. We can set you up with an education and marketing plan, build you a blueprint, and show you how you can execute it on your own for free, or we can do it for you. All you got to do is reach out, but you got to take action.